So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Red Manx TV, and this Saturday it will be the Manchester derby. Manchester United facing off against Manchester rivals Manchester City at Old Trafford at 12:30 on Saturday, and that means in today's video obviously will be the preview for that game. So if you do enjoy the video guys, make sure to smash a like, subscribe if you are new, and make sure to get your score predictions down below for the game on Saturday. It all helps out a lot and helps out and supports the channel, so make sure you guys are doing that. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, this Saturday will be the Manchester derby, Manchester United taking on Man City at Old Trafford on Saturday. And to be honest, the story going into this game is this could be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's last game as Manchester United manager. If we fail to get a result on Saturday in the derby, which at the moment, the way we're playing is very likely or very possible, if we fail to get a result against City, then I only see one outcome, and that's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer leaving Manchester United. And I would hate to see him go out in that way, losing to your Manchester rivals, and of course it would be a massive loss as well, because then we would have lost to Liverpool and City, you know, one of our main rivals in Liverpool and our Manchester rivals in the space of about 3 or 4 weeks. And how disappointing will that be? It will be really... I couldn't handle that, to be fair. I really couldn't. So I hope we do get a result this Saturday against Man City. But one thing I just want to say is, of course, City going into the game will be favourites. But I have a slight feeling that Manchester United could get a result in this game. Because let's be honest, in a derby like this, form goes out the window. And to be fair, Man City have been a bit inconsistent recently as well. Of course, they failed to get a result against Southampton. Of course, lost to Palace last week. So they're not going into this game on the best form. But as I said, form goes out the window in this game. It's anyone's game. But, you know, we'll be having the crowd there, the crowd roaring us on. It's the early kickoff at Old Trafford. So I have a slight feeling that Manchester United could win this game. And I hope we do, for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's sake. Because as I said, I don't want to see him go out in this way while losing to your Manchester rivals and then you're gone the next morning. It just wouldn't feel right. And it doesn't feel right for that to happen. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But how does Ole Gunnar Solskjaer approach this game on Saturday? Because, of course, it seems like he's gone to that 5 at the back formation. But, yeah, what is that about? What is that about, in my opinion? Just because, what is this Manchester United DNA? This attacking football, and you're going to your 5 at the back. This is not Manchester United DNA. This is not what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer promised when he joined Manchester United. He promised he'd bring back the Manchester United DNA, the fast attacking football, the fast pacey football that we know at Manchester United. And you're going to your 5 at the back, playing defensive football. That's not what we're about. And I know if it works for Ole, it works for Ole. But I think there's bigger problems than playing the 5 at the back formation, because that leaves out Mason Greenwood. That leaves out your £70 million player, Jadon Sancho. That leaves out Donny van der Beek. And these players are just going to be drained out on the bench now. They're just going to be left for dead. I don't see Mason Greenwood getting any game time anytime soon. Sancho, how can you not play Sancho, who you signed, who you've been trying to sign for the last couple of years, your big star that you signed, and he doesn't even get game time anymore? What is that about? I don't get what we're about at Manchester United anymore. That's the problem with me. Just because, if it works for you, which, the 5 at the back, it's what it is, isn't it? You're trying to be a Conte. Let's be honest. You heard Conte was coming in. You want to try and be him now because you want to keep the job. You want to try and save your job by playing more defensive. I get what you're trying to do, but it's not the way we should be playing. And if you play anything like we did in that second half against Atalanta this Saturday, we are going to get pummeled. And, if we do lose 3 or 4-0, I'm not going to say I'll be surprised. I'm really not. Because, I don't expect Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to go toe-to-toe. I expect him to sit back and try and counter-attack. And if we go 1-0 down, I fear the worst. Just like we went 1-0 down to Liverpool, after that, I feared the worst. And it's going to be the same thing this Saturday if that happens. So, I'd probably go with the 4 at the back formation this Saturday, just because I reckon we need pace against Manchester City. I reckon we need to use the wings. We need to use Sancho. We need to use Rashford just to get in behind against City, because their defence is very good. I'm not going to lie. They have one of the best defences in the league. Ruben Diaz, Laporte, Walker, Cancelo, whoever plays, they're going to be up for this game as well. So, it's going to be very interesting to see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to do. But, of course, I'm going to put my team lineup on the screen now. So, guys, my team going into the game for the derby on Saturday, of course, is set up in a 4 at the back formation. I think going with a 4 at the back in this game is crucial. We need to use the wings. We need to use Rashford and Sancho. So, that's why I have gone with a 4 at the back. But, of course, I've got David De Gea in net, left back Luke Shaw, and Maguire alongside Bailly. Of course, we saw Varane go off injured, and of course, Lindelof's injured as well, so I, definitely expect Bailly to play, considering his performance on Tuesday against Atalanta. I expect him to play, and then right back Wan-Bissaka. In the middle, I've got the return of McFred. Of course, you saw Fred was probably rested for the derby on Saturday, and of course, we know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer trust McTominay, so I mean, it's Mates FC, isn't it? So I expect him to start this game as well. So McFred in the middle. Left-hand side, I've gone with Rashford. Right-hand side, I've got Sancho to come in, although it's very unlikely. I expect him to start this game. Bruno at cam, and up front, Cristiano Ronaldo. So, of course, we probably won't see this formation. We'll probably see the 4 at the back, but it's what I want. It's what I think will work better against City. But, of course, if we do go with a 5 at the back, that will mean... Well, I don't think we will, because Varane's injured, Lindelof's injured. So who else can you play at the moment? You can't. So, I do very much expect a 4 at the back on Saturday. So that's my team going into the game, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below, but let's get back to the video. So guys, that's my team going into the game for the derby on Saturday. Let me know what you guys think down below, and also let me know your teams for the game in the comment section below. But of course, right now guys, I am going to go again. I'm going to have Thomas coming onto the channel, giving his quick thoughts on the game and his score prediction. So enjoy guys, I'll be back.
I'm going to go with a 0-0 draw for this game. We're playing Manchester City at 12:30 on Saturday lunchtime, and I think this game is crucial to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's place as Manchester United manager. Now, this game is going to be a very tough one. I mean, I don't know how Ollie's still in charge, to be honest. I think he should have been sacked against Liverpool after getting drubbed 5-0 by Liverpool at home in front of Sir Alex Ferguson on the verge of tears. It is just, quite frankly, disgusting. I don't know how he's still in charge, and I think the standards of this club are so low that we could lose to Morecambe at home, and Ollie be still in charge. So I think after Antonio Conte is gone to Tottenham Hotspur during the week, I think we're stuck with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer till the end of the season, but we're just going to have to hope and pray that he can deliver a successful season to us, because our squad's so good, and Cristiano Ronaldo just saved us against Atlanta. I celebrated his late goal to equalise like a win because of how important it was. We're going to be in Europe, or we're going to be in Champions League still. I don't want another Thursday night football. I'm absolutely sick of it, to be honest. I'm a Manchester United fan. I cannot be dealing with us watching Europa League football. So in that case, I am happy that we will be in the Champions League still, and I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we'll be in it. But we need to look towards the Man City game. Man City are... And as a Manchester United fan, I hate saying this, but they are just an incredibly great team. Their quality is ridiculous. They got to the Champions League final, of course, last season, and they're very unlucky not to win, though. I thought Chelsea defended their way through that game, but obviously they lost. And I think Man City, after signing Grealish for £100 million, and of course they have the likes of Raheem Sterling, Ferran Torres, Jesus, Riyad Mahrez, who I rate very highly, and he's brilliant. Bernardo Silva, who's on the cusp maybe of winning Player of the Month. I think they have such a good plethora of attacking options up front, and of course in midfield they have De Bruyne. Everyone knows how great Man City are. I don't need to talk about that. I think that's why I think this game's going to be so hard. Ollie, because his job is on the line potentially, he'll play back 5, and to be honest I would as well. I think Man City, after watching the Liverpool game, playing a back 4, we'll get destroyed. I think we've just seen Raphael Varane is injured, and he won't be available for another month after rushing him back from injury stupidly. So I think and Eric Boy played fantastically well against Atlanta. I thought he was brilliant. Played man of the match alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. So I think we'll see Eric Boy start against Man City, funnily enough. And I think we'll have Harry Maguire, who should be dropped. I don't think he should be the captain of this club. I think he just doesn't show the leadership qualities that I'd like him for Manchester United captain. I think he will start though, because he's one of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's favourites. So he'll start Maguire, Eric Boy, and potentially Lindelof for Luke Shaw. And of course, in midfield he'll have McTominay and Fred, who are just, I've run out of words to describe how bad they are as a duo. I think they're one of the worst pairings in the whole Premier League, to be honest. I think they just do not work well together. But anyway, that's what Ole wants. He's trying to save his job here. So we're going to win. Or we're not going to win, sorry. We're going to play back 7, I think, against Man City. And we'll hit them on the break. We'll have Ronaldo and Bruno up front, of course, with probably the pace of Marcus Rashford or Anthony Martial. So I think this game, because they will just have 80% possession, Man City, yeah, that's the way they play, of course. And I think this game will probably end 0-0, and we look on to the international break, and hopefully we get better results in the future.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed him coming onto the channel. If you want to go and check him out, I'll leave his socials down below. Make sure to check him out, guys. Give him a follow. He's a big Manchester United fan. And once again, mate, thank you for coming onto the channel. But before I get into my final thoughts, and before I get onto my score predictions for the game, I just wanted to talk a bit about City. Their form over the last couple of weeks, our last 5 games against them. So of course, their last 5 games include 3 wins, a draw and a loss. So they're not going into this game on the best bit of form, to be fair, but as I said, form really goes out the window for these type of games. But that includes a draw against Southampton. They lost to Palace last week, but they did get a win against Chelsea as well, which was a big win for them. But our last 5 games against City, we won 2-0, then we lost 2-0, then we drew 0-0, then we won 2-0, and then of course we won 1-0. So over the last couple of years, we've got the best over City. So that's why I'm a bit more confident going into this game as well. That's why I'm getting a feeling we can get a result against these. Although it's unlikely at the moment, although I'd still back City to win this game and put them as favourites for this game. It's anyone's game this Saturday. It really is. If Manchester United get the first goal, I reckon we go on to win the game. But if City get the first goal, they will definitely go on to win the game as well. So it's going to be very tight. I think the first goal will decide this game. I think the midfield battle will be key in this game as well. So we have to win that, whatever combo we go with this Saturday. It's probably going to be Fred though. But of course, City, we know their key players. You know, Mahrez, De Bruyne, Jesus, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish. But I'm really impressed with Phil Foden as a Manchester City player. Definitely over the last couple of weeks, he's been absolutely brilliant for them. You know, don't forget Gundogan, Rodri. Their defence is good. Diaz, Cancelo, and Walker, who causes problems as well. So they have a very stacked team that can definitely get at us this Saturday, and they could easily beat us 3 or 4-0. That's the worry for me. That's the concern I have going into this game. But my final thoughts going into the game, as I said, we have to go into this game with the right attitude and the attitude to win this game, in my opinion. It's a big, big game for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. As I said, it could be his last game as Manchester United manager. So let's hope it goes smoothly for Ole and we start well, we get the first goal and try and see the game out from there. Try and get that second. Although I feel we won't go toe-to-toe with City, we'll sit back and counter-attack, and I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is probably going to end himself playing that way against City. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But my score predictions, I'm going to say Manchester United 2, City 1. I'm going to back us in this game. It's a derby. I know the game against Liverpool was similar. I backed us in that game. But overall, I just hope for Ole's sake he gets a result in this game, because I would hate to see Ole go out like this with you know, a loss against Liverpool and a loss against City in the space of 3 or 4 weeks. But let me know what you guys think down below, guys. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to smash your like, subscribe if you're new. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys for another video soon, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.